David, balance of play, did you feel that you perhaps merited something, or do you think Norwich probably just edged it on the day?
Yeah, if I'm honest, I think Norwich edged it, but I do think that we had an opportunity there to take something from the game, especially second half. I thought, obviously, once we scored, I felt there was something there for us, and yeah, the lads are obviously disappointed that we haven't, because we feel like we've left maybe a point on the pitch there.
I suppose you look at the two goals that are un-Millwall-like, very resilient side and pride themselves on that. They sort of look like balls that kind of, well, both fairly similar goals actually.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic of us, the way that we conceded the goals. I have to own that a little bit in terms of I asked the lads to try and press a bit higher today. And I think once you press a little bit higher, if you don't quite get it right, or someone doesn't go with the press, or you don't quite get the timing right, and they play through you, you can be quite stretched. So, certainly first half, I thought, asked the lads to be front foot, to be aggressive, to try and get after the ball higher up the pitch. And I think that's in some ways may have been a little bit of the cause of the two goals. But yeah, you're right, they're very uncharacteristic of us in terms of the last little bit of defending, how we defended the cross.
The goal that got you back in the game will be one that I'm sure Romainesse will remember. It was a fine strike and actually an intelligent pass inside from Aziz. It gave you a foothold in the game. Yeah,
no, absolutely. So, Rom's, I'm really pleased for Rom. It's nice for him to get another goal. He hasn't scored for a few weeks now, or assisted. So I know that's starting to play a little bit on his mind. We've had a few chats about that. But no, really pleased with him today in terms of how he took the goal. And you're right, it was a great pass from Femi.
And David, can you sort of update us in terms of, we've read the speculations, always names linked. Is Alex Neil you might not be able to update us specifically, but what is the position at the moment in terms of who's taking charge at Millwall?
Well, I know that I'll be taking the game on Sunday against Coventry. I know that behind the scenes things are moving probably as quick as they can. Obviously we've had Christmas Eve, Christmas and Boxing Day, so I do know there's progress off the pitch, but I also do know that I'll be taking the game on Sunday.
And your position ongoing, I think you've said that you expect to be continuing with the club moving forward, whatever happens over the next few days?
Yeah, no, I've had them conversations with the chairman and with Steve, and they've all been positive. And yeah, I believe I've been told that I'll be here.
Okay, and just looking at that Coventry game, because obviously we're not likely to see you before that, another, on the face of it, difficult away trip. How do you sort of get the guys together off the back of this and turn them round, give them a plan, and take them to Coventry on Sunday?
Yeah, it's always a challenge, because we won't really be able to do too much on the grass, so we'll have to use the video work wisely. I think it's important now that we make sure that we get our recovery right, and drip feed that information in between now and Sunday. There's not really a lot you can do on the grass. So again, like I say, we'll have to use the video wisely.
And the player, Adomo, will he be back, or was that?
He felt his groin. I don't know the full extent of it yet, but with a game in 3 days' time, I can't see that being likely that he'll be available to that. And it's really disappointing for Adomo, because I thought he was excellent against Blackburn, deserved an opportunity to play at a tough place like Carrow Road today. So really disappointing for him. Hopefully it's not too long.
Will there be any other bodies back in the building or available on Sunday? Is anyone coming back?
Yeah, the only one really that Billy Mitchell was unwell overnight, so he didn't travel in the end with the squad. Other than that, we've still got the sort of, I'm going to say long-termers, but we've still got the Jake Coopers, Dan McNamara's, etc., Dan Kelly, who we all think will be back early January. Josh Coburn a bit later, and possibly Callum Scanlon coming back in at some point.
Thanks, gents. Thank you.
You all right?
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Well, good. Cheers, guys.
Thanks so much. Thank you.